Hello everyone, Koga here, and I just wanted to make this late night video before I turn in for the night. We need to talk about the Persona 4 remake. Now, if you've been living under a rock, there have been some pretty big rumors about a Persona 4 remake in development at Atlus and Sega. This rumor started with the Persona 4 lead vocalist. I forgot her name, but she posted a tweet with a picture of her going to the P Studio music recording studio to record new songs for an unannounced game. And people commented about Persona 4 and she started liking those replies. Which, okay, it could be she could just be liking them because she likes her fans. But then a domain was registered from Atlus with the domain p4re.jp, and it was updated, I think, a month ago. And that could lead us to believe that this remake is real. And then yesterday and today was wild because Yuri Lowenthal, Yosuke's voice actor, made a tweet, which is now deleted, saying, "For those who asked, no, I will not be returning to voice Yosuke for Persona 4 Remake. I begged, but they didn't want me to come back." So, yeah, Yuri kind of spilled the beans that a Persona 4 Remake is in development, and it could be announced, and you could probably expect it at the Xbox Game Showcase, because Xbox likes to have all the marketing rights for Persona and Atlus titles. But they're still coming to other platforms, they're just getting the marketing rights. But back on topic. Not only that, Chie's voice actor, Erin Fitzgerald, tweeted the same thing, that she would not be coming back for Persona 4 Remake. And then, a few hours ago, Yukiko's voice actress, Amanda Wee, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, Amanda, also tweeted she won't be coming back for the remake. And, man, there's so many voice actors talking about they're not coming back for the remake. These are only the 3 for now. We may see more. But those leaks are getting wild. We could see Persona 4 Remake very soon at the Xbox Games Showcase, or maybe at Summer Games Fest, but I wouldn't hold my breath. And now I want to talk about my thoughts about the idea of Persona 4 Remake, and I honestly have mixed feelings about Persona 4 getting the remake treatment. Now, look, I'm going to say it right now. I don't think Persona 4 deserves the remake treatment. I mean, you can agree to disagree with me, that's fine, but that's how I feel about the situation. Now, a remake of Persona 4 makes sense for Atlus from a business and financial standpoint, considering the success of Persona 3 Reload. That game sold 1 million copies in the first week, or what's the first 3 days, it sold 1 million on all platforms. Whatever, it sold 1 million on all platforms, and it was a huge success. So a remake of Persona 4 does make the best sense. But there are other Persona games that deserve the remake treatment way more than Persona 4. Like, Persona 1 and 2. The games that started this franchise in the first place, who absolutely need the remake treatment than Persona 4. Now, I know Atlus wants to remake those 2 games, but remaking those 2 games is a bit risky, Because you have the fan base who loves the older Persona games before they shifted to the modern style with the calendar system and the social sim mechanics. And they probably don't want to try to ruin. Well, I wouldn't say ruin. Ruin's a strong word. Like, complicate the older structure of the old Persona games. Persona 1 and the Persona 2 duology. I think that's one of the reasons why they're not tackling those two games for the remake treatment, at least for now. But modern Persona is more popular. Persona 3 took the world by storm. It was where it really started its roots. Then you have Persona 4. And then came Persona 5, and that game blew up the entire world in terms of popularity and critical and financial acclaim. So yeah, I can definitely see why Persona 1 and 2 are not getting as much love as they deserve. Even though they used the P1 and P2 protagonists in promotional material for their 20th and 25th anniversary, and we know next year is Persona's 30th anniversary, so we can expect to see more art of them. Which, to be honest, the artwork was kind of the highlight of the anniversary for the 25th, because it was kind of a disaster, but I understand why it was a disaster. But anyway, the point is, I'm still going to give Persona 4 Remake a shot whenever it does eventually get announced and released. Probably next year. I don't think it's going to come out this year. We already have Rito Remastered coming out next month in June, which I'm excited for, by the way, because I haven't played Rito. I'm excited for that game. But that's not the topic of this video. Now, if you want to remake Persona 4, then what was the point of porting Persona 4 Golden to all platforms? I remind you that this is like a 11 or 12-year-old game that got ported to modern platforms. It first got ported to PC, where we're still stuck on the PlayStation Vita, making the Vita completely useless now. And then, in 2022, during the 25th anniversary, it released on all platforms along with Persona 3 Portable and Persona 5. Well, actually it was 2023. Persona 5 on all platforms was 2022. So, I don't know what was the point of porting those those remasters, if you're just going to remake the game anyway. Now, I do see the argument that how cool Persona 4 would look in Persona 3's engine, which does sound really awesome, seeing Yu Narukami in Unreal Engine. I think Persona 3 Reload was developed on Unreal Engine 4, so I definitely expect P4 Remake to be developed in Unreal Engine 4 as well. And hearing the rearranged music plus some new tracks, and that is all well and good, but Golden is already playable on every platform, and I don't see, and I think the game still holds up very well to this day. Depending on who you ask, it still holds up very well, and I don't see any issues with it. It's the full definitive version of Persona 4, the Golden story, so I can see why people don't like Marie that much. I don't mind Marie's story, her dungeon, I don't mind at all. But still, that's my stance on the whole Persona 4 remake situation. I don't think it needs the remake treatment, but that's up to Atlus to decide, and it looks like they're going with the remake treatment for Persona 4, though P1 and P2 could have really used that remake treatment, but that's just me. What do you guys think about this in the comments section below? Do you think Persona 4 deserves remake treatment, or do you think it doesn't deserve it? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more videos from me. This has been Sunget Koga. I'm going to head to bed right now. It's 3 a.m. and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!